this video, we have a review of AMT's 1929 Ford. It is a 4-in-1 kit. You can build a Woody, you can build the pickup truck. I don't know what else you can build. Stock or custom Woody, stock or custom pickup. Those are your 4 choices. As usual, the parts are shown on the back, but we're not too concerned with that because we are going to dig into it and see what's actually in there. For that, we shall have to get out the surgical scalpel of extreme sterilicity, and we are going to first make a slight incision along the trilobus, and then another little cut along the aggravator nerve. Let's not forget to shave a bit off the proboscis ridge, and finally our maintenance cut in the supercilium. Okay, let's see what it... Ooh, it's tight in there. Daggone it. Okay. First up is some tires. Looks like we've got some old-timey tires in there if we want. Tall, thin, old-timey. And then we've got some thicker wheels and some smaller in diameter Goodyears for the front. Tread looks pretty good on the modern day ones. A little bit thin on the old-timey treads, but then again, old-timey treads were probably pretty thin anyhow. This is printed 2022. 4/15/2022. This is one of those kits. I didn't plan to purchase this one. I just found it and decided I couldn't live without it. It certainly lends itself to a lot of different possibilities. So here we have the frame. It's looking pretty good. The underside has got a wood grain to it. Unfortunately, there's a push pin there and there and there and there. I don't know how you'd get around that and still preserve your wood grain. But look at this. That's some pretty fine. But look at this. There's some pretty fine molding there. The support bars for that. A little bit smaller than ordinary. I don't see any problems with this part. There's our body. And another body. So there's our Woody body. Why oh why do they go to such lengths to make a wonderful texture and then they put the push marks right? Why? I mean, I understand you can't do it on this side, but let's come up with something different, because that is irritating. Okay, so that's an attractive looking piece. It's got a texture on the top for like a, I don't know what kind, I guess that would be like a tar paper. Like a tar paper roof. Here's the truck body. A couple of things to sand off there. Here's some more truck parts. There's the truck bed. Push marks in it. There's the soft cover top. floor pan. I almost called that the bread pan. I have no idea why. There's a windshield, steering wheel. There's a tailgate. Ooh. There are some seats, some bench seats, some bucket seats, a hood, interior. Hang on. Hold it together, hold it together. Okay, these are the interior portions. I guess that's so you can paint them separate. That's a pretty nifty idea. Undercarriage. There is the chrome. I see some Kragers already. Gotta love that. Every vehicle should have Kragers. An entire chromed engine. Ah, there's the bicycle. It comes with a bicycle. I did mention that, did I? Yes, look. Bonus bike. Velo Bonicio. So anyhow, yeah, it's got a banana seat, like an orange crate bike. Chrome dashboard, flathead Ford, chromed out all the way. Very chromy, very chromy. And here is another bag of parts. This looks like original stock version kit. So there we have some parts for the stock version. I would identify them, but I don't know that I can. There's a firewall and some leaf springs. These wire wheels look pretty good. That one needs a little cleanup, so does that one. They could use a little bit of cleanup, but not much. They look pretty good. A lot of times these are all molded shut and a real pain. We got 2 engines for this one, so that's good. Wait a minute. No, oh yeah, we got 2 engines for this. So that's awesome. It's like a straight 4. Heck yeah, so you could throw that in something else if you wanted. There's our glass. Windshields look good. Some kind of, I don't know why you'd need that. That's interesting. Decals. Pretty big decal sheet. Because it's got a lot of flames in it. Of course there's flames. Okay, so apart from the flames, we have the 8-ball body shop, livery, silver spokes, bicycle shop, and some other stuff. That's interesting. And some license plates from Georgia and Michigan, California, and the Sunshine State, Florida. The instructions are fairly large. There are some construction tips in 17 different languages. Tools and techniques. Certainly don't want to miss out on. They get started with the engine. And they tell you what kind of engine it is. That's awesome. It's a 4-cylinder flathead. Over here we have the V8 flathead. That's the chromed one. Alright, how to build those tires and to line up some spokes. Get down into there. They give you some written instructions too. It's always interesting. So if you're a French speaker, you're in luck because the instructions are also in les français. Les postes de direction peut-être au viral. That's probably very offensive. I shouldn't do it. So there's a spare tire. I'm wondering if that's where the clear tire comes into place. No, you know what? It's not. That's for the bicycle. These clear plastic parts are for the bicycle. There it is right there. Huh. Alright. So that wraps up our review of the 1929 Ford from AMT. Certainly going to end up with a lot of extra parts in this one, and they're going to be parts that you could definitely use. The wire rims on these are awesome. They're spectacular. Only need a little bit of cleanup and they'll be raring to go. So if you use those, you're going to end up with the Kragers extra. Or if you use the Kragers, you're going to end up with those being extra. This is not a case of, oh, I'm going to have to use the Kragers because the wire reels don't look great. Because they do. And you're going to end up with either a straight 4 flathead or a V8 flathead. Both of them are detailed very nicely. Probably will have to remove the chrome from the V8 unless you want an entire chrome engine. And maybe you do. Also, there is a funky 1970s banana seat bike in there. That's going to take you back, if you're a child of the 70s, it's going to take you back to your youth. If you're like me, mine was a Huffy, and it was orange, and the banana seat had stripes that were yellow, brown, and orange. It was probably pretty hideous. It looked like somebody's fall decoration, but I loved it. Wish I still had it. So definitely pick yourself up one. I didn't see any problems with any of the parts. The detail looks great. Apart from a couple pin push marks here and there that you'd have to get creative in covering up or removing. Other than that, I highly recommend it. Grab yourself one, build yourself an awesome looking kit, and have plenty of extra parts for your parts stash. Subscribe if you would like, hit that bell notification, and you will be alerted when our next video has been released. Thanks for watching. Party. If you could come up with a